Hello everyone, this is Bradmus1981 yet again. As promised, I'm here to do kind of a secondary unboxing video for the unpackaging of some anime figures that I just recently got in last couple days from Amazon. So feel free to check out my previous video. This time I have the information up for the characters and their names. And in the background, you can see where I keep my ant colonies, the supplies, and far up top, you can barely see, but my four of the 6 figures that I currently already have. Actually, let me show you before I start the other ones. This is a figure I got recently. Oh, of course, I didn't get the name of this figure, but it's from Banpresto. Where's my camera? Sorry about the light. I got natural light coming from outside, and I got unnatural, and it's messing with my camera. So it's from the show, Resurrected as a Slime. It's one of the demon lords. Yes, I know it's a young girl, but she's actually a demon lord and very powerful. And then there's the slime. I'm forgetting his name. God, I thought I prepared myself for this video. Come on. For those of you who see this character, you know who it is. I think it's, the slime is Rikimaru, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure. But and then why is she like dripping honey or whatever? It's because I don't want to ruin the story, but anyway, she loves honey. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I shouldn't even show that. But anyway, I had gotten that recently. So I want to show it, but here's the first one. So this one is from Banpresto, which I believe is a Bandai company, but yeah, it's got to be. I don't believe this was what's considered a Kuji or a prize figure. I don't think it ever was, but I could be wrong. It is from the regular lineup. It's one of the first figures you could get other than scale figures for this anime, which is Rent a Girlfriend. Very, very, very fun and funny series. This in particular figure is from the character. Of course, I have the wrong anime up. Yay! This is not the first time I have to do this, but it's from the. She's one of the 2 main characters. Her name is Shizuru. This is kind of like, I don't want to ruin the story, but this is like her other alter ego type thing. I believe she goes by a different name when she's in this alter ego. I may not even be getting that right, but trust me, it's a really fun anime if you have Crunchyroll or whatever, or even the manga is very good. It's called Rent a Girlfriend, so feel free to correct me down in the comments. I will not take it personally. Unless you're wrong, but, you know, with my limited knowledge, I doubt people leaving comments would be wrong. If I was a betting man, I'd be the one. And, you son of a gun. Well, let's hope the figures... Well, you usually do a much better job unboxing. These figures are not super expensive, although, as some of you may or may not know, or you realize doing research, they can get very expensive. So, a little assembly on these, no surprise there. Take them out of the package and all. Got my inexpensive knife, if anyone's wondering. It's by a company called Beard, or Byard, or whatever, B-Y-R-D. It's basically a Chinese version of Spyderco. Needs to be sharpened. So I have to use it to cut boxes and plastic. I used to be a really big knife collector / person. Obviously not so much anymore. Exciting stuff. Only on the Bradmus1981 channel can you get exciting stuff like this. With no editing, terrible video quality, probably even audio. I do it for you, everyone. Hey, alright. The woman every man dreams for. Like in Beetlejuice. Oh, get over it, ladies. I'm joking. these type characters, they're called like non-scale, like they're typically not super detailed, but you'd be surprised on some of the quality of some of them. Some of them are really, really nice quality. So just a little. Oh my God, she's a person now. I can tell the legs are a little. No, they should be fine. All right. Which footsie goes where? Okay, that. I don't need directions. I'm a man. There we go. Yay! Yeah, she's actually standing pretty straight. Maybe a little to the left, but you have to understand this is like I think I paid like $20. I think normally retail they go for like 25, maybe 35. Yeah, even then you're like, oh, but you gotta remember they gotta import it from Japan, so on. But unfortunately, even without the importation, if you get these things from Japan, they can still cost quite a bit. But let me get closer in the camera here. Ooh la la, which is kind of funny. Typical Japanese type, opinions or whatever. Like, because this is one of her like her school nerd persona. I think the character I believe is in college, or some other type of secondary higher education. Yeah, I'm almost positive she's not in high school. But like, oh, this is supposed to be unattractive. Like guys ignore her. I'll be like, you kidding me? That's hot. Ignore her. Yeah, that'd be like. And their other character, I have the figure over there. Is like it's all like she's wearing a dress and she's all like makeuped out. And the idea is like, oh, that's the ideal girl, not the nerdy girl. I'd take the nerdy girl. But that's just my personal opinion. Try to keep these boxes in case I ever decide to return these or not, but. All right, who's next? Let's do this one. Or maybe not. See, this is the story of this one, guys. This one, let me get it up. Sorry for the arm shot again. Let me get my character. I should have had these all separated, but this character is a figure of a character from an anime called A Couple of Cuckoos. It's another romance comedy. It's one of the type of animes I enjoy at the moment. Her name is Erika Amano. But she's basically one of two main protagonists. My OCD, because there's 3 female main protagonists in the story, and I like to get things as a set. They all 3 were bunny girls. The other 2 are on pre-order. I already paid and pre-ordered them. But this is by Sega. There's another company which I have a figure down here from. Get the name of the Pop-Up Parade company. They have another figure of this character and the other 2 girls that are coming out fairly soon. You never know with these companies with the importation and everything. And I like them more because they're in their schoolgirl outfits. And that's how the characters are mainly portrayed. Never in the anime. I don't think they ever are in bunny suits, but maybe I got a little impatient on this one. I'm just thinking right now, as I'm recording, whether I want to keep this in the package for the option to send back if I want the other kind. Because I really don't want to spend a lot of money and space in my small studio apartment. To have multiples of the same character with some exceptions, but yeah, screw it. The good news is I have enough friends that love anime. If I just make a change, I bet I could sell or at least give this away. Although I'm going to give it away, I might as well just keep it. I do like the packaging on here. The only problem is, like the other packaging was very easy if I wanted to return it. This one, pretty sure once I open this up, I mean it's Amazon, I could probably return it, but it's from a third company, like Amazon's doing the fulfillment on this one. At least I'm fairly certain that's the case with this particular figure. I could be mistaken. But if it's the third party, sometimes their return things are not as simple. Oh, and by the way, just to let you guys know, I really should have done a video on this, but I do not recommend anyone buy, in particular, a camera or recording a high-end camera from Amazon. Their return, like, rules and how it works for those type of items is atrocious, and you have to fight to get your money back, and it takes forever. I basically bought a $2,000 mirrorless SLR design Canon camera that I changed my mind on, and what a nightmare that was to get my money back. Even though I followed everything, I never even used the damn thing. But, okay, just kind of lifting this up. Okay, that's the stand. Only the best for my subscribers. Every company for these miniature figures, like every company has like a different style. They have different sculptors that work for. I mean, actually, some of the sculptors they'll work with different companies. You'll see like some companies like, oh my god, that looks like a Banpresto. That looks like a Bandai. That makes look like a Taito. It's because they could be made by the same designers, just different process for the actual manufacturing. But so far, this character looks actually better than the pictures. But that tends to be true. I don't think I've had a figure yet that didn't look at least better than the pictures, because I'm very careful to make sure I get authentic figures. I do not buy the far more inexpensive figures from China. Even though these are all made in China, just be careful if you're interested in this to get the figures from a company that's getting them from Japan. Because if we're getting them from China, chances are they're knockoffs. And yes, you can save a ton of money, and for some people that's cool. That's what they want. That's fine. But I have yet to see an example of a knockoff that did not look quite a bit, worse or crappier. The quality went down considerably than the original Japanese version. I hope that makes sense. Whew, already 13 minutes, and I'm only down to 2 figures, and I still got, 4 more to go. Might have to do another video for the other 2. But so let's see. Do I need directions? Or should I man it? Ah! Look at my toe. Part of me could be like, oh, you stupid company, why couldn't you just put these on, for me? But they do it because, let's face it, it's hard to see. Alright, I think I have it backwards. Not that it matters, but yes, I have it backwards. Actually, it doesn't have directions, so it actually fits a little better when I do it this way. Oh yeah, it fits a lot better. What about my hair? Oh, sweetie, I'll put your hair in. Look cute with short hair too, though. Let's see. How am I to tell which side's which? I think that's how. One side's gonna fit, the other side's not. Hey, the ice cream man's outside. It's getting warm here in Arizona, so. Uh-oh. Now this does happen because you're dealing with plastics. It could very well be. But I might have to do a little work on one or the other. Let me see. I might have them backwards. It's so hard to tell sometimes. I think I have these backwards. Or maybe not. I don't think her hair is meant to do that. Although I don't think it's supposed to be that. I'm doing it for you, everyone. Okay, I think that's why I gotta angle it down more. Remember, I'll say it again. These are plastic, and these are some of the more cheaper figures. So I'm a little aggravated because what you can't see. I don't know if I can get this in here. There's a little tiny bit that in the molding, I think, got a little carried away. I'm gonna use my knife to see if there's anything to grab out. Not really. Might take some off of this, but sometimes it happens with these type of figures. I mean, it is what it is. I think this... what I'll do is I'll have to, because I think this is supposed to come down more. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to take either a little bit off of this part or dig out a little bit in the other, because I know I got this right, but that's supposed to be, you can kind of tell, hopefully you can in the camera, how there's a gap that's sticking out. Can you see that or not? I'll zoom. Sorry, let me fix the zoom here. Ooh. There we go. See how that's sticking out? The other side, it's flush. So that's something I believe I should be able to fix. I could send it back, but it's plastic. I'll probably get a figure with the same issue. So, and this one's a brand new one. So they may not be even aware of the issue, but is it acceptable? No, it should work. I mean, like anything, but I have reasonable expectations. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's nice. The Sega actually put the name of on the base, but yeah, very cute. Quality-wise, other than that piece not missing, a lot better than the pictures. Now, that's another thing I forgot to mention. Some of the pictures are like pre-production models. So that's why sometimes you'll see a picture of pre-order. It's like all grayed out. Because that's just a picture of like its digital rendering. It hasn't even been like printed yet. So like in the picture, in the photos here on the box and then online, like around her breast, like it's not like this, like bra underneath is not near as shiny and well done. So the figure itself, when I'm seeing it, is way, way better. So that's another thing, is that I always recommend for those who are getting these figures to watch unboxing videos like my own. So, yeah. So this video is just now hitting 20 minutes. I'm going to stop it, and I'm actually going to do, looks like I'm probably going to have to do at least 2 more videos. I'm also going to work on this, see if I can fix it. So, yeah. So Chizuru from Rent a Girlfriend, and Erica Amano from A Couple of Cuckoos, band Presto, and by Sega. Again, this is Bravis1981. Feel free to leave a comment below, and check out my following videos for the rest of the figure making unboxing.